Scorpio, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your January 2026 messages, and it's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, my favorite, some of my favorites. All right, here we go. Where do we begin? Do we want Kipper or do we want Oracle? Hopefully you said Oracle because we're going to do that first. And your Oracle message is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So in a very literal way, let's say this is about you being in, let's just say, a work situation that is decent, but is it really your calling, right? Is it the thing that you really want to do? Is it something that you are very passionate about? And so answer the call. The other reason you're being asked to answer the call is because there's like an intuitive hit that is trying to come in and you're ignoring it. It feels like you're doing something that someone else wants you to do, not because you want to do it. So what is that? What is it? And I feel like some of you are like, I don't know what you're talking about because I do what I want. But I feel this is like someone else might be convincing you to do something, but it's not 100% what you want to do. You're just going with it because the other person, like, almost like they want you to, and they really do. Like, I guess they have your best interests. I mean, I guess, but I say that and I'm kind of like doubting it because it almost feels like they are manipulating you or molding you to feel and believe that whatever that is what you should be doing, not you want to do this because you want to do it. Does that make sense? Maybe not. If it doesn't resonate with you, let it fly. But if it does, I have more messages. We have poverty and we have high honor. So this state of lack, feeling like you don't have enough, maybe feeling like something is missing, more than a something is missing, the big thing is missing. It feels like maybe like one thing, not like everything in life is doom and gloom per se, or for lack of a better phrase, but it feels like there is something in your life from your perspective feels like it's lacking and you're waiting for it. So some of you are waiting for a promotion, waiting for the one, waiting for the love, or, oh my gosh, I was about to say waiting for the other shoe to drop because you're in this situation that feels inevitable. My gosh. Regardless though, for others of you, you are in a like things like you might not be missing something, but if you are, for most of you, it feels more like a want than a need. Like you want this to happen. And so you feel like this thing is going to bring everything full circle for you. And that's really that. Trying to see if I can you're waiting for things to improve or get better, and you've kind of accepted that this is the way that it is now, but I think you are either hoping or knowing, depending on the situation, that it will improve in time. You're just waiting for that. And so January is coming and we're in it, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is going to happen. And it's like 2026 is the reminder of, okay, it's like, not that you forgot about it, but now it's like, okay, it's 2026. Like, where is it? Like, that was fine. I already experienced this. Like, I want that. So that's kind of what it feels like. All right. Your tarot messages are the Seven of Voices, the Empress in the High Priestess in reverse, and then you have the Empress actually here too, that's upright. So remember earlier when I was saying how it kind of feels like someone else manipulating you to think like what it is, like you think that's what you want, but it's really what the other person wants. So I feel like that's what this Seven of Swords is coming up for, kind of reminding you and showing you that you're being a little bit manipulated. Some of you are being a little manipulative, I'm not gonna lie. But it feels like, I mean, there's a fox here, right? So it's like sneaky fox energy. And you're also not quite feeling yourself. And I feel like this is the part of you that is losing patience. I was also seeing the number 7 for you when this came up. So look up angel number 777. But I will say for these purposes, 7 for me means patience in the journey. So being a little bit more patient, but also waking up, like wake up and smell the coffee. Some of you, because I feel like if someone else, it's like a puppet. If someone else is manipulating you, are you aware of that? Are you seeing that? Are you realizing that this is happening? And I think some of you are not. It's like, you're convinced and you're believing them, but I feel like deep down inside, there's a voice telling you like something is off kilter, like something is not quite right. And so the High Priestess is reminding you, or she's telling you, look, I need you, I'm trying to give you this information. I need you to receive it. And so these messages are trying to come in, but for some reason they're being blocked. And I think that, yeah, they're being blocked. It feels a little chaotic, a little bit confusing right now. And that's why you don't really know what it is that you want or want to do. But I feel like the answer is going to reveal itself. Like it's going to show itself. I will say to brace yourself for impact, because when you realize this, I think it's going to put you in a bad place for the moment. But it's kind of like receiving bad news and like that initial reaction, but then like you're gonna be fine. But like that's what it feels like. There's a message of that's not so great. But once you receive it, it'll put you on the path that you need to be on. And so because of this hindrance, like I don't really know there's no other word coming to me besides manipulating, like or maybe like controlling you in some way, shape, or form. Something really just like has a hold on you, or like a hold on the situation. And so that's why it's so difficult, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm seeing somebody that's blindfolded, and there's another person that, you know how like it's like a game of trust, and you're blindfolded, and so you're expecting this other person to guide you. And so there's one path that at the end of the path there's victory, right? You walk straight through unscathed. But then you have to trust that this person is not going to guide you in, I don't know, the glue that you could get stuck on, and then you won't succeed because you'll never make it to the end because you're walking. So you have to trust them to get you around this trench. Oh, that's interesting. Around this trench. Because if not, you're going to fall in. And so once you, it's like, okay, it's like this person is guiding you to the trench or guiding you to this glue, right? And right before you take the next step, you realize something tells you, I'm right in front of it. And so when you take the blindfold off, you look down, you're like, you're gonna let me walk into that? And they're like, no, I wasn't gonna do that. But you're like, no, yes, you were. And that's where, does that make sense? Like, does that kind of explain what I was just talking about? So I would just say be wary of that. There's some icky energy here in January. Anyway, get more information. So not taking someone else's word just for what they're saying, like ask all the questions. And then you got Besom, which is fertility clearing and renewal. So we're clearing that person out, hopefully. But also, I want to say this too. It doesn't have to be that there's this external person. So like, don't go looking around at the people around you like, I think it's you. Sometimes when you're pointing your finger, you got to point it right back at you. Sometimes we are actually the ones that are leading us and ourselves into a place that we shouldn't be. And a street we should not walk down, okay? That's all I'll say. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Bye.